What's up, guys? LQ here with the LQ review. This is my right out of the theater review for The Creator. And wow. Now, if this is not my favorite movie of the year, it's going to be close. It's going to be real close to being my favorite movie of the year. This movie was great. It did everything you want a movie like this to do. It told a great story. It made you care about all of the characters. There was nuance. Not everything in the movie was completely black and white. Even though it was this crazy sci-fi world, this world that was engaged in a war, this world that was engaged in some post-apocalyptic nightmare stuff happening, it was still relatable because the characters were relatable. It wasn't afraid to make big moves and allow bad things to happen to people and characters that we care about. Yeah, this movie was great. The special effects were great. How this movie was cheaper than The Expendables 4, I don't know. The Expendables 4 looked cheap. This was one of the best looking movies of the year. I have a lot of praise to give this movie. From the acting, to the action, to the world building, and to the special effects. This was the kind of movie that demands to be seen, and it's the kind of movie that demands a sequel, simply because of this amazing world that they've built through the world building and the storytelling. But at the same time, you also kind of hope that they don't make that sequel, because some of the things that they did, some of the big risks that they made, and some of the big moves that they made that might have been, that might have hurt some of the characters, you know that these are going to be undone. And quite frankly, a sequel just won't be as good. One of the big and only criticisms that I've heard about this one is that it rips off other movies. And, well, especially District 9 and Rogue One. And it kind of does in some ways. I can definitely see that. I also saw inspirations from Terminator and Terminator 2 and Aliens and Blade Runner. Heck, I even saw inspirations from The Golden Child. Just because a filmmaker takes inspirations from other films, that doesn't mean that the film can't be good. Doesn't mean it can't be original. Because this one was good, this one was original, and it was fun. The Creator was a great movie. I don't think anybody's gonna see it. Even the girl who worked at the movie theater, who was working in the concessions, she asked me, she said, "What are you seeing?" And I said, "I'm seeing The Creator." And she said, "Huh, you're the first person to buy a ticket for that one as far as I know. I've never even heard of that movie until today." She works at the theater. This movie deserves better than it's gonna get. Movie fans who complain, all we get is comic book movies and sequels and franchises and prequels. Hollywood doesn't do anything original. It's not true, guys. Hollywood does original stuff. This is original, and this is great. But y'all aren't gonna go see it. And you should. Because The Creator is one of the best movies of the year. Alright, guys, that's my take on The Creator. Let me know if you plan on seeing it in the comments below, and thank you so much for joining me here at the LQ Review.